I'd have to say it's the most important thing, really, because you can't really do much without it. If tone is what inspires you to want to play, if the instrument doesn't sound good, you won't want to play or write or do anything. It's inspiring to have a good tone, and it inspires me to play, but I think it does help me play better, and yeah, I need it, definitely. I mean, that really all depends on the kind of music I'm playing. I want it to sound really, really fat and take up a lot of space in the mix, because often I play trio. So there's no keyboards or anything behind me. I've got the guitar needs to sound big, and this amp gives me that. One thing I love about this amp is that when you turn your guitar down, you can get a really great, articulate, clean sound. And all the notes are very clear, and it just cleans up really nice when you turn the guitar down. John put a really nice master volume control on, a very natural sounding master volume, and an effects loop so that I can use reverb and delay in the effects loop. And that's it. They're exactly the same. Yeah, the only thing that might change is volume. Yeah, I might not need. I like to turn it up in the studio. The way I do it is I turn the amp up loud enough until I start hearing the speakers make that horrible cone cry, and then I just turn the amp down just enough to make that stop. So, in other words, it's really loud, where I probably play half that volume on stage. The Suhr mixer is probably the most, I mean, if I didn't have that mixer, I couldn't play live, because the effect that I use is a very old effect. The reason I use it is because it has a lot of different sounds. The problem is it's old technology, and if you run the dry sound through it, you'll completely mess up your tone. So that's where the Suhr mixer comes in. I can run my dry sound from the send of the amp into the mixer and into the return, and then run the SE70 100% wet into the mixer, and I don't lose any tone in my dry signal. And all you hear from the SE70 are the effects only. So that mixer is a really big, important part of my live setup.